once more. Can we hear me at all? See, I can see it moving, but don't know if there's any sound. Yay! She can hear me. That's awesome. Finally, something that's working.
Okay, restart.
All right, that is fantastic. Thank your husband for me. Thank him so much. Stuff is working now. This is AmazeBot.
Not hearing a
So
damn thing.
fabulous. But Scott is not able to hear, so. But Ashley can hear, so that's good.
Says you're a little low.
Oh.
Oh wow, you are so quiet. I had to crank up my volume all the way, and I can still barely hear you.
Okay, so either I need to move my microphone or I need to get louder. I'm not sure which. Possibly both. Possibly all of the above. She says to exit and come back in. That's what she did.
Okay.
I am feeling judged. We have sound!
Completely leaving Twitch.
But she agrees with you that yes, it's low. So, is this any better, or how's that? Poking at my sounds. Yes, totally. I am very cat-like. But I have fucking volume, so that's something. If only the ads were for me, that'd be so much better. He's talking about how he's dealing with advertisements. I had advertisements for 3 minutes once. It was such a pain in the butt.
Okay, I can still barely hear you.
Apparently, he can still barely hear me. I'm sorry.
Okay, for reference, my volume goes up to 100.
I want them. They're so cute.
This is 50.
Okay, so am I talking on your end? Like, hold on, it would help if I had the other earphone off. I'm waiting for the delay. Okay, I'm sorry.
You can't hear it?
I can hear me very quietly.
And you are cranked up half the way of my full volume.
I guess maybe I'm a little soft-spoken, but I have the microphone like right in my face, so maybe if I can...
And I've turned the Twitch volume up all the way.
Rotate it. I don't know if this will help, because now I'm trying to point it even more directly at my face.
Better.
Trying to find the sweet spot for the microphone. And also trying to not accidentally blow anybody's earphones off. Yeah, testing, 1, 2, 3. We are trying to launch a rocket ship to the moon. Can you hear me?
Do you want me to, since I can see to the side, try to angle it so it's pointing more at your mouth? Because right now it's pointing kind of like at your nose.
Say we're trying to find the sweet spot for all of this stuff. And then, how's that?
Talk into the mic.
I meant how it looks. Not horrible, just soft. I was considering getting one of those, the ones that go like directly in front of you. But if I did, I would end up hunching over, way down like that. Already it feels like I'm trying to eat the microphone and ASMR it just a bit. It's really hard not to feel ridiculous. Like, really hard. And I feel like if I just, like, I could eat it.
How is it left and right? I can't tell.
I don't know what that means in English, but...
Here's the microphone. Is it to left? Is it to right?
It feels very in front of my face. Slightly pointed at my right eye. Yes. Scott is very down for being my tech team. Although I can hear myself in my own ears now, so I think that might be something good. What is wow? Oh, she says I sound better. Yay for sounding better! Huzzah!
Okay, I'm gonna make it look real ugly. This is just a test.
Scott says he's gonna make it look really ugly, but it's gonna test it. Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't hit me in the face. That's what she said. All right, so I tell him to just touch your mic and it will work. Oh.
Okay, say something.
Something.
Into the mic.
She says it sounds a lot better now. Like, I don't look so pretty, but I sound fabulous.
Yeah, you're still a bit quiet, but we can hear you a hell of a lot better now.
I wonder if we should, like, try and angle it over me.
Well, I think it has to be pointed straight at your mouth.
Well, I mean, I think it might help if I rotated it, because at the moment the on button was pointed to the side. So now I'm actually looking at the on button so that it's in front of me. I don't know if that would make a difference.
I don't hear a damn difference.
I have no idea. Thank you both for helping me, and double thank your husband, because otherwise I couldn't get the damn mic working.
Oh, for shits and giggles, go into the game. Let's see if we can compare the two.
Oh,
because
so
if one ends up, because the game is like stupidly loud and
yes.
blows out my eardrum, there's a problem.
All right, so this actually has to come down because it blocks part of my view of the game now.
Which means we won't be able to hear you.
There, that's better. Can you still hear me okay?
No, I can't hear you at all.
Really?
Oh wait, now you're coming through. Just a big fucking lie.
All right, excellent. Now I can see. All right, into the Stanley Parable demonstration.
Still kind of quiet though.
All right, that's because it's a little bit high. It's pointed slightly at my nose.
Can you turn up the sensitivity a tad on the mic?
I don't know? Question mark?
There has to be a way to do it in slots.
Loading, 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 loading. The Stanley Parable demonstration.
To give you an idea, I will tell you. I just now see the title screen.
Alrighty. Oh, I'm like, is it gonna do something? And then I move the mouse, so I feel a little bit like an asshole. To the left. Hello. To the right. What a lovely wall. It's so much fun to stare at a wall like that. There's an arrow. It says go that way. What's that way? Can I break into one of these cars? I cannot. What about this side?
When does the narrator start talking? I don't remember.
How's the volume of the game?
I can't hear the game. Is the narrator supposed to be talking now?
You can't hear the music?
I can't hear the game.
Hold on. See, we are fighting with the game. What about this?
Wait.
Alright. This is an ID10T error. I forgot to unmute the damn game. I'm a genius. Yay! I get all the cookies. I was also stuck.
You might want to move the mic slightly to your right because it's pointing inside.
Alright, forward. Stanley Parable demonstration. This way. I still want to break into cars. Wait. Why can't I jump? Space bars are supposed to make you jump. If I can't jump, that's stupid. And again, that's a thing in Animal Crossing that you can't do. Oh, now I have an echo. Well, shit. I blame Canada.
Hit the game again to start talking. See if,
Mm.
like it's trying to come in twice.
not bad, it's just slight.
Okay, yeah. Now you're here. Now you sound fine, so for whatever reason, I think the game audio is doing it twice.
So during the game, I have an echo, which is odd because the game shouldn't hear me. Oh. Oh, am I really that quiet?
Welcome to the Stanley Parable Demonstration. Your number is 28. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
I don't trust this.
I can hear the game.
Yay! Yeah. Is this a creepy game? No, it's kind of supposed to be like sarcastic and smartass and funny. Apparently they like to tell you what to do a lot, and you get to choose whether or not you listen to them. Is that a cat? Oh, no, it's a plant. I thought I saw ears. Alright, what do I do? And there's a very sarcastic, do not stand on this side of the fence. Let me in. Oh, they shut me in. There is a very sarcastic narrator. Waiting room. Please wait for your number and then enter. Thank you. I'm waiting. No, just me.
No, I meant in the game.
No, it's quiet. I don't hear anything.
Yeah, you have like the sound, the voices turned on or something.
No, I've got all the sounds on. Ceiling. The narrator will, oh, that's you. The narrator will talk about not being able to, you're playing the demo. Yes, I know. I put that in the title, but they wouldn't let me choose that for the options of the game. Famous demos. Say this is the second attempt of my very first stream, so I wanted to try something short. So I figured the demo would be a good idea, because I want to play the full game later. And they're supposed to be coming out with a fancy version soonish. I'll get all the 8s later. Okay.
Oh, hello, hello. Welcome to the Stanley Parable live demonstration.
See, this is the narrator.
It will be my pleasure to guide you through this sneak peek at what to expect in the Stanley Parable.
Hi.
Tease, just enough to leave you hungry for more. How exciting. Can't you just feel that nervous tension? The looming uncertainty? Why don't we drink in the anticipation for a moment? Just for 20 minutes or so.
No.
Please, for just 20 minutes, don't move or act in any way. Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley Parable
I don't wait for Cap'n to sing. I'm not waiting for 20
You're too
minutes
anxious.
to
You
wait
can
for
barely
you.
hold still. Well, tell you what. I think we should walk off that nervous energy before getting the demo underway.
Okay, where are we going?
Here, why don't I take you on a little tour of the facility and show you how we make a demonstration for a game like the Stanley Parable.
Yes.
This is where I and the other proctors have been working meticulously to construct a demo that explains
Proctor.
clearly and concisely exactly what the Stanley Parable is, how it plays, and why you should spend real-world money on the main game. Video game demonstrations are tricky, and without the proper technology, you run the risk of the player having no idea what to expect in the full version.
Yes. I know that. Why is 10 over here and 9 over there? Why is 9 not over there and 10 over here? The numbers are backwards. You're freaking me out. I know they're coming out with a newer version that they're gonna have extra stuff because they're coming out with Stanley Parable for console. So I'm looking forward to that too. It's an even fuller full game.
Here is one such technology. These buttons are meant to convey the meaning of choice and the impact of the decisions you make. After all, choices carry tremendous meaning and consequence. Didn't you know that? Go ahead. why don't you try picking one of these buttons to press, and we'll see what your choice says about you.
Exciting. I can't wait for you to play the full game. I want to play it too. I want one of those buttons. I need a ladder. This
How fascinating. Did you know that 94% of all people who select that particular button are sexual predators?
You
see,
liar.
our choices really do illuminate the very intangible nature of our minds and souls. Pervert.
You know nothing about me. You lie. Can I press more buttons? Is there anything back here? First you wouldn't let me steal a car, now you're calling me a perv. I was looking for Resident Evil 7. I was trying to find it at GameStop on Saturday, but they didn't have it for sale. They had Resident Evil 2, but they didn't have Resident Evil 7 for PS4, and I was really sad about that. And, you know, a disembodied voice says I'm a sexual predator, but he is British, so I think he knows things.
Okay, what else can I show you then? This place is the buffalo of game design. Nothing is wasted.
I did try Target. When I went to Target, they didn't have it there either. They had Resident Evil 2. But that's because Resident Evil 2 is really popular right now. Demo status, button and choice, wall technology. What does that say? Out of order. Oh, okay. Final choice. Emotion boots. Ooh, emotion boots. Is it gonna zap me?
Now here's what we use to convey story. These booths convert text from a story into raw emotion. Go ahead, step into one of them and feel the sheer power of narrative exposition.
I'm gonna go into despair, which is funny because discovery is red. Red usually means bad. Despair is green. Into despair.
Where did these cliffs go? These crags that we stood upon, they shielded us
Having
from
a
our own
mustache.
ignorance, spoke coddling words and
Thinking
wrapped our
about
vulnerabilities
umbrellas.
in a woolen cloth that so many times I tried to set aflame. If I knew these comforts now,
I thought that
would
said
their
loved by
fibers be any
dick,
more
not
sensitive to
loved
the
by
heat of
duck.
my touch? Perhaps it was the
What's in
cold.
the back? What's in the back? Under this.
Now, we have to save at least a few emotions for the full game.
Embarrassment. In this, is the sign in this room or is it back there?
It was though, and within the shame he carried that ocean breeze did
Death
drift.
accepted by
The
you.
fierceness of the tides, the inevitable collapse of their kingdoms, washed ashore, bereft of shame, martyrs devoid of a cause, ripping and tearing at the...
Is there a way to crouch? Fear.
Oh, you went in both booths? Oh, how vulnerable of you. If at any point during the demo you need to cry, just let me know and we can take a minute.
Isolation chamber. Haha! Go forward. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Alright, what's over here? Aha! What are you? Secret. Going in. Oh shit, I'm trapped. Nice. It's so funny. That is basically the ticker for any recent actions that have happened. Even though that's been a while, you're still in there. Please wait and your number. Okay. Note yourself. Fund the exit. Back up. Thank you for the dance party. That was fabulous. I loved it. Alright. Let's find out what wall technology means.
Now, I think
What?
you'll find this exciting. We've
Oh
actually
my gosh,
developed
it's
a
just a
wall
wall.
that you can walk through. Go ahead. Give it a shot.
I was gonna say, am I about to become the Kool-Aid Man? I wanna go from this side and burst towards the door.
Oh. Guess it's still in development.
You
Right. Okay,
sarcastic
moving
asshole.
along.
You promised me I could burst through a wall. Basically.
How's the anticipation? Still feeling
It's
it?
a wall. Exactly what it says on the tin. Alright, so we've had emotion booths, we had a fabulous dance party, we had a wall I could not burst through like the Kool-Aid Man, which is terrible. We are not going through final choice, I am not prepared for that. Buttons and choice we've already had, so... Compliments. Compliment me. Tell me nice things about myself.
One of the most important parts of administering any demonstration is pumping up your ego and appealing to insecurities about your sense of self-worth. That's why we use this room to develop cheap compliments to shower on the player during the demo. Go ahead
that
and press
was
that
a
button to see some of the
fantastic secret.
superficial flattery we've been cooking up.
That was a fabulous secret, and I loved it, so thank you for sharing so much. That is an upside-down smiley face. I'm gonna choose to believe whatever you tell me that you mean it, but I know you don't.
My heavens, I've never met someone who can consume as much uranium in a single sitting as you can. Just look at you go. Of all the people I know who are playing this exact demo at this exact moment and standing in this exact room, your performance
Top
is
5,000?
easily in the top 5,000. Top
You know-
4,700 even. I won't go as far as 4,600.
You can't flatter me too much. I mean, that's a little high. We could stick with 40,750. Don't want me to get a big ego. Disembodied British voice. Alright. Demo status. Let's book it.
This device tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration. Somewhere around here, there's also a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a video game
This
demonstration.
is like when I was younger and I used to wonder if I was in The Sims. Isn't it gonna light up? I thought I was gonna get like a blinky light or something. I was gonna call him Susan. Like the horse in Doctor Who. Alright, what's left? Is that everything? Dang it! I've run out of stuff. Into the final choice. Forward! Onward into the breach, my friends. What if I don't want to go? But I must. Do you like the Stanley Parable? To the exit. I want to go to the
Now this room is perhaps the most important you'll encounter in the demo. This is where we determine whether or not the demo has been effective.
Have I been
No!
brainwashed?
What are
Ah!
you doing? You
Wait!
can't make that decision yet. You haven't played the demo. We've put
I'm
so
trying to
much
touch the
work
button.
into this demonstration. Wouldn't it be a shame if you rushed right into making a purchasing decision without savoring it first? Let this one simmer. You'll have plenty of time to decide later.
That sounded vaguely sexual, and you need to buy me dinner before saying things like that to me. I like steak.
And there you have it. Everything you need to know about how video game demos are made.
Oh, and I'm back in the green room. Not sure I like this wallpaper.
However, it's still important that we address safety concerns.
Remember,
Please closely
yes.
observe the following possible negative side effects of playing the Stanley Parable. If you agree to be held 100% responsible for any and all injury or long-term damage, mental, physical, or otherwise, that may occur while playing the demo, please do not press the large red glowing disagree button at this time. Nothing? No objections? You're quite sure about that? Well, all right then. In the event that you do experience one or all of the previously listed symptoms, let's establish a signal for you to convey to me that you wish the demonstration to be terminated.
Okay.
Please step into the dance perimeter.
I don't trust you, but I'll step into the
Please
dance perimeter.
perform a dance. Your dance has been recorded. In the event that you feel
You're
confused or disoriented by
was
anything
terrible,
you see
but it was
inside the
fun.
demo, perform that dance and I will terminate the demo immediately. Right. All preparations have been made. It is time at last. Are you prepared for the Stanley Parable?
Into the whiteness. To the button. Bum 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 bum.
Oh wait, what are we doing here?
Welcome to the
Did we not-
Stanley Parable Demonstration. Your number is 29.
There's the not
When
kitty
your number
picture
is
again.
displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and
Why
have
are you
a pleasant
receptionist number
demonstration.
1? Where's number 2? Is there a receptionist 0?
Okay, I'm lost. Let's just get back to the green room and start the demo again. I must have done something wrong the first time.
Yes, let's totally lay the blame on you. I am an innocent.
Okay, here we go. The Stanley Parable Demo, take 2. Finding the demo, learning exactly what the Stanley Parable is. Here it comes.
Okay. Oh, there's an 8.
Oh wait, what's this?
What is it? Says an 8.
Eight.
Yes.
8.
Wait.
I've been
this
warned
is
about
wrong.
you.
This isn't the
8.
Stanley Parable. This is a game where you press a button and it says 8.
Yes.
Not
8.
only is the Stanley Parable not a game about continuously pressing the number 8, I can guarantee that this button does not appear anywhere in the
8.
main game.
I don't believe
Why
you.
is it here instead of the demo for the Stanley Parable? Where did the demo go? There was an
8.
actual demo here before. Something has gone wrong. It's all gone
8.
horribly wrong. We need to get you out of here before you start forming impressions of the Stanley Parable based on
a lot of
whatever the
8.
hell this 8 game is. We need to get up. We need to start over. You mustn't stay here
8.
another minute. Out, go, go, go.
Okay, but I was pressing the number 8 a bunch of times.
Imagine if this had been the demo. What would you have been
Maybe I
thinking?
should have been pressing
You'd
it
have left with
faster. I was
no
not pressing
idea
the 8
what
faster.
the Stanley Parable is about. None whatsoever.
Thank you for following! Welcome, Cookie! Can I go back to the 8? Can I? There's the door shut. I can't touch the 8. The 8 has been lost to me. Okay. The 8 has been lost to me. This is terrible. Everything is shutting behind me now. Okay. This does not bode well. Am I going back to where I could steal cars?
Welcome to the
Yes,
Stanley
yes,
Parable
yes, we had it all the
Demonstration.
first time.
Your number is 30. When your number is
good.
displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
Okay. I can't go forward though. You shut the doors. back to the stolen cars.
Okay, now let's take a minute to get something straight here. When you sit down to play this demo, you are assuming an amount of responsibility for its outcome.
It's all my
now,
fault.
I can't say for
Ah!
just to encounter the 8 game
Don't do
rather
that.
than the Stanley Parable, but I think it's a pretty safe assumption that you had something to do with it. At this time, please take a minute to think about all of the mistakes you've made in playing this demonstration, as well as your lack of respect for demo taking in general.
There was not enough dance parties, and 8 was pressed, and you wouldn't let me steal any cars. You didn't compliment me enough. No, you didn't compliment me enough.
Wonderful. I could really feel the introspection on my end. Now that we're all on the same page again, I feel ready to attempt the demonstration once more. In this third attempt, we shall truly come to understand the meaning of the Stanley Parable. Let the demonstration begin.
The doors are opening. Huzzah! This is an unending darkness. Whoa!
No, it can't be over yet. You didn't see anything. Everything that was supposed to demonstrate why the Stanley Parable is a quality experience worth your time and money. It was here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Oh, no. We have to get out of here. We have to find something for you to do, anything. The demo cannot end like this.
That
hurry,
is my
hurry, this way.
fiance's favorite kind of cookie. My favorite kind of cookies are oatmeal raisin because I am a monster.
Yes, this is new. This is different.
This
Surely
new?
there must be a game somewhere in here. Okay. Oh, how about this cup? Yes, go pick up the cup. All right, now put it, in the bin.
I don't want to put a cup in the bin. Okay, that's fabulous. Can I put it? I've lost the cup. Can I get the cup back? Oh no! I don't know if I can get the cup. Crouch. I think I may have screwed myself over because I can't reach the damn cup. Give me the cup. Give it to me. Ah! I've achieved cup. Into the bin.
You did it! You won! You know what you get for winning? An achievement.
Huzzah!
Wow, the Stanley Parable just keeps getting better and better. In fact,
Lovely.
let me take a little survey of your experience. Based on what you've played so far, would you purchase the Stanley Parable?
I didn't want to put it in the bin. I decided I wanted to drop it onto the chair, and
You
it
responded.
fell
What a clear and
through.
straightforward demonstration of the merits of the Stanley Parable. I am convinced of the quality of the full game.
Incredible. You really do get it. You understand. Oh, I was so worried. I just wanted you to know what I see in the Stanley Parable. What I think makes it, well, special. It's so
I decided
very
that I didn't
difficult
want to
put
do
into
what he
words.
told me to do,
Oh,
and
we're all
then
beyond
it
that
made it
now,
almost
aren't we?
unwinnable because of
Come along.
difficulties.
Let's get to the end and the final choice.
What's the final choice?
Ending, where are you? Where are you?
There's a disagree button. Can I press it? No.
Is this it?
Okay with it?
Yes, the end. Now, this is where we want the demo to be over.
Ah!
And I think it's time for you to log your final decision as to whether or not
I can
the Stanley
touch the
Parable
butt
is
now.
any good.
Yay!
And it all comes to this. Please consider very carefully before answering. Much is at stake.
Okay. It's funny, so I will hit yes, but only because it's funny. I can't.
Is it working?
I can't hit yes.
Are you sure? You sure you pressed the button?
Ah!
What? No, we finished the demo. Did it start again? Hello? Is anyone there? They already finished. They said they liked it. I need someone to stop the demo. Hello? We need to go back. We need to get out of
Again?
here.
Okay. Which direction? No, that door is shut, so we're going this way. Wait, what?
Oh no, what's going on?
It's
Where
on
is
track.
everyone? Okay, over to the left, down this way.
Your left or my left? Run! Into the box.
Oh, nice and quiet. Finally.
It's
Well, I
peaceful.
suppose we can both agree that I failed, didn't I?
No, you did
My
great.
job was to be a teacher, and I so badly wanted to teach you exactly what the Stanley Parable is supposed to be,
But there were no kitty
but
pictures,
somehow I
which is
couldn't.
awful.
Yeah. Well, at any rate, I don't know if I care for the Stanley Parable anymore. Do you think any of this is actually in the main game? Honestly, I doubt it. What would that even look like?
So you're saying you
No,
forgot about this
I think
part?
I've had
Makes me a
enough of
little
it.
bit nervous. I'm
No
like,
more
what
doors,
part?
no more demonstrations.
What did
no
you
more
forget about?
endings. That's the other problem with this game. There's too many
I did get
bloody
into an
endings.
isolation chamber.
I'm sick of them. How come
Is
one
this about to
game
be
ends so
my
many
Fallout?
times? Doesn't make sense. Oh, but back at the beginning of the demonstration, that was lovely. No concerns about where it was all going. No confusion. Just a blank slate. Yes, that's what I want. A game of beginnings.
Can I sit in the chair?
Hey, do you remember just a few minutes ago when we met for the first time?
Yes, I do.
And I showed you the technology used to make the demo because I thought there actually was a demo. Oh, we were so naive back then. How little we knew of the world. And then when we ended up back in the waiting room, even though you'd already done that before, yes, it's all so fresh in my memory. They were such wonderful moments. Oh, and then when we played the game with the cup and you won, and then we kept
I barely
wandering
won.
and we ended up in a stairwell somewhere and we
Wait.
just kept climbing and climbing, flight after flight
is
after
new.
flight. I thought they would never end. And then we were on some kind of
Ah.
catwalk. I didn't have any idea what was down there. Did you?
You're creating new
And we
memories.
just kept going and we found that elevator and it said escape.
Ha!
on it.
Escape!
We talked about it for a
That's what-
while, about how we couldn't possibly know whether this was really an escape, but that it seemed worth a try. And at
Yes,
the very
escape.
least, it would
Press
be
button.
an adventure. So we got
Fallout
inside
prequel
and we rode
confirmed.
the elevator
Yes.
up and up and up. And we had some sense that the end
Question
was
is, which
coming, but
Fallout?
we couldn't possibly know when. And then
I vote
after
New
so
Vegas.
long, it
That's my
finally
favorite.
stopped. And we stepped out into the lush outdoors, the trees, the wildlife, the sun rising on a new and glorious path.
See, we know it's Fallout now because
Freedom.
he's fantasizing about
We
all the
were
green
free.
world that there isn't.
There was nothing to think, nothing to know. Simply us
Oh, okay.
being right there in that moment. Wasn't it so?
Escape Elevator was part of the original game and can be found with the console.
Wasn't that moment so singularly, piercingly beautiful?
Nifty.
We were free.
I think you need to be freed, little friend. You sound sad. You said 8s weren't going to be part of this game. There's an 8. It's right there. Whoa. The Stanley Parable. Out now. Definitely out now. It's been a while. Yay! All right. That is the start of the main game. All right, cool. In room 427. Okay. And then I know Stanley's the main dude. And then there's all the sarcastic narrator who we just got a lot of fun running around with. And you can do what he says, or you can choose not to do what he says, and depending on what you do is how he reacts. Though I think you have a lot more freedom in the regular game. But that's because the demo is only going to have so many options. Freedom. A certain definition of the word. Alright, well, that was a lot of fun and a lot of ridiculousness just getting everything set up. So that was fun too. Thank you for joining. Thank you for playing. I am gonna go chill out and hang out. Yes. Caffeine sounds amazing. I'm just drinking bubble water because I'm lame. But thank you for joining me. Thank you for hanging out with me. And feel free to hang out in the chat if you feel like. And so this was my first official video game stream, so I appreciate you hanging out with me. And I look forward to seeing you at future ones. Thank you, and see you later. Bye!